If you're watching this video, you're about to make a whole lot of money because I'm about to show you how to market, how to sell your online course.
My goal is to help coaches and entrepreneurs turn their mind into money, teaching them how to take what they know, package it, market it, sell it, and automate it to make a massive income and massive impact, even if they don't have a lot of followers on social media.
Welcome back to another episode of Monetize Podcast. I'm your host, Marcus Rozier. There are so many people who are thinking about creating an online course, and there are some who have created an online course, but nobody's buying it. And that could be embarrassing and frustrating, so I won't even make a joke out of it. And it might not be that you need to create a new course or need to scrap your current course. It might just be you need to learn how to properly position it online and market it. One of the greatest skills that is missing right now in the online space is the skill of marketing. I've seen it all the time. I've seen great musicians who could sing their behind off, but no one knows that they can sing. I've seen people who can cook, but there's no one coming to buy it. You've ever seen that person who create great t-shirts or sweatshirts, but they're not selling enough of them? Well, it's not the product, it's the marketing, silly. It's the marketing. And if no one knows who you are, they can never buy from you. Now, you're going to get family and friends will support everything that you do, but you need additional skill in order for it to truly be a business. So we want to break down for you in this episode, how do you actually market? How do you actually sell? Now, these are two totally different things, but if marketing is done correctly, selling is not even necessary because marketing does the job. What's the best way to do this? Marketing would be the thing that attracts people to you. It gets their attention. It lets them know that you're here. It entices them. They're like, oh, they start asking you questions instead. Hey, how much is it? What is that? Versus you saying, you're my man. You're my man. Let me tell you about. See, if you're marketing correctly, you're attracting people to you. If you're not marketing, you're not attracting people. You're running behind them. Because marketing allows you to get in front of your audience, and your audience is now clear on the fact that I want that, I need that. I'll give you a better example so you get this. If I'm hungry and you are marketing the type of food that I want, you don't have to ask me. I'm going to ask you. What is that? How much does it cost? You ever been outside of a football game or ever been at a festival and you see someone with a booth out there and you're like, what do all you have? Sausage? You have hamburgers? You find yourself asking them questions, not them asking you to stop by because you already had a desire for it. Your job in marketing is to find the group of people who have a desire for the thing you created and attract them to it. Pause. Let it marinate, Gina. It is not you chasing people down. I don't know if y'all old enough to remember Little Rascals, but that used to be my movie when Spanky, when Alfalfa messed around and burned the clubhouse down, and Spanky was out there at the little carnival. Hey, people, we need your money. We trying to build a clubhouse. Yeah, okay, you like Marcus. Go watch Little Rascals, Spanky, and Alpha, and Darla. Right? But I need you. It's funny. But that's how some people are online. People, we need your money. We're trying to buy, and whatever your thing is. You want a car, you want a house, you want new things, you want clothes, you want shoes, you want trips. But that is not how you get people to buy. All right? Don't be like how Spanky was when he dressed up and went to that bank. Tell me your account number. 0. Okay, I watched too many movies. But my point in this is I love to show us how some of the things we find funny if we see someone doing it, we indirectly and unknowingly are doing the same thing and wondering why we're not making the money we deserve and we desire. I'm not saying that you don't deserve the money. I'm not saying that you don't desire the money. But you got to earn the right to be paid. Don't you preach to the internet. Can I get an amen? You got to earn the right to be paid. There ain't no trust funds in entrepreneurship. Like, ain't nobody sitting around. You do it for 10 years and tell everybody you've been doing it for 10 years. Guess what? You're going to get paid whatever you earned. Like, you can do it for 20. You don't make more money the longer you do entrepreneurship. That's why I love it. Because every day, it could be someone, it could be someone that's been doing it longer than you, but you can win faster than they can if you learn certain skills. I'm telling you, if you're watching this video, you're going to make a whole lot of money, probably more than people who are not. And if you love somebody, you should probably share this with them because I'm about to dig into how to market it. But I would say this to you, fam. When it comes to marketing, this is the skill that changes everything. Like if someone would have asked me what is the fastest way to explode my income, I'll say get better at marketing. What's the fastest way to change my family life and everything else? Get better at marketing. I keep telling you, like this whole earn the right to be paid piece. You would think Blockbuster was around longer than Netflix. So how Blockbuster go out of business? Because ain't no trust funds in entrepreneurship. Doing it longer, having more resources and having more money doesn't mean that you don't have to continue to figure out what people need in the market and market to them. Come on, Blockbuster. Gas prices was going up. This 2008. People were not driving additional locations. I had an Escalade at the time, and it was $3 and something a gallon, costing me $100 to fill that tank up. That was unheard of. So the fact that Blockbuster has to pay for real estate, you feel me? They had to pay for the building. They got to pay for their staff. They got to pay for the movies, and the customer has to pay additional gas to go out of their way to go on that side of town to rent their movie. Redbox says they got to go to the grocery store. Let's just put our boxes at places that the market already has to go. We don't have to market and tell them to come to us. We'll just go where they already are. That's marketing. Grandma don't need a membership to get a Redbox, but you need a membership for Blockbuster. Grandma don't have to go in additional locations, sit in the car and say, y'all hurry up now. Mama don't have to forget that the movie's there at the house and pay the late fee because it was supposed to be 2 days and now it's been 5 days. See, great, but I'm trying to tell y'all, most of us are selling our courses in ways that is a Blockbuster model, while people with Redbox models are stealing your customers, your clients, and money that belong to you. The only way to pivot and generate more revenue is you earn the right to be paid through innovation, through skill, through technology. Like, don't be married. Don't be married to this stuff. Don't get high off your own supply. Like, you're in love with the name of your program, your courses, your ebooks, but not in love with your customer. So this is why you're pushing what you have to offer instead of what it is they need. All right. I think we ought to today get into showing you how to run the play. We ought to go to the board. Like when I picture how Kenny Smith used to go to the board and show what somebody's doing in the game. See if they set the back screen right here. I want to show you how to run a marketing play that I believe is going to help you make a whole lot of money. So let's go to the board. Let's go to the board. Here is a marketing play. When we start thinking about marketing, here's the marketing play I want you to run. Right? So we're going to draw this up. Let's just say this is you right here. You look real crazy, but it's okay. This is you right here. This long line is this gap between where you are and where your customers are. Now, along this line are going to be several different people. What do I mean? There's going to be some that are closer to you. They've already heard about you, heard about your products and services. So they only need to hear you say something that entices them to move from where they are closer to you. You're following? There's going to be people that are a little further away. They heard you, saw you a few times. They're like, what do you do again? So they're a little further away. So the marketing you would need is to not just educate them on products and services, but educate them on you. This person already closer to you, so they know you. They don't need education on you. They just need education on what do you offer that helps me. Y'all getting that? The closer people are to you, they don't need as much information.
I've got to pause really quick before we get back into the episode to give you access to a free gift that I have for you. Well, chances are there's some knowledge that you know or service that you are already doing. And I tell people, if you are doing any service or have knowledge in your head, you should be able to automate that to generate revenue on the side, whether you're cutting hair. Well, while you're cutting hair, what if you could take the same knowledge and skill and automate that to show someone else how to do it? You generate revenue while also helping others. Well, I created a free training that literally shows you how to package your knowledge and your services into an automated online course. Well, now instead of giving someone access to your time or letting them take you out to coffee, you can give them access to your thoughts. Without your time, it generates money for you, but it also helps other people. So you can type www.monetizewithmarcus.com and you can get access to a free video training that shows you how to do it. Let's get back to the episode.
If a person is further away, let's say right here, they don't just need education on you and what you offer. They need to know that you know my problem better than I know it. Sometimes, like the further people are away, if they're all the way over here, they don't know why they're not winning. So your job is to pose to them the problem and the answer. So if a person is saying, Right now you started a business, but you're trying to figure out how to make your income consistent, how to hire loyal employees, right? And you're like, yeah, that is me. That person is informing you of why you're not making the money, right? So they're exposing you to what is the problem, because sometimes we don't know why something isn't working in our business. So sometimes we need a person to communicate right here to people that are far away that haven't even started the journey of trying to fix their problem. See, this is where marketing happens. You start answering questions. I'm gonna give a few. I'm gonna give a few. I'm gonna go right here and give you a few different. I'm gonna give you a few. So let's just say if I'm trying to give a few examples, what does it sound like for someone that's far away from me? They don't know what the issue is. So you ready? We're gonna go in language. This is real time. You ready? If you're posting consistently on social media, reels, and you're posting content and you're going live, but you're trying to figure out why is your marketing efforts of social media not turning into people clicking the link in your bio and buying from you? See how I'm telling you the problem that you have? And now all I got to do is, so I'm going to show you 2 things you can do that you can stop creating so much content but start making more money. I'm taking somebody that's far away, they don't know what the issue is. They're like, yeah, I am creating a whole lot of content. Yeah, I am trying to get people to click the link in my bio, but they're not doing it. Why aren't they doing it? You haven't figured out the answer. So if people are far from me, that marketing strategy is a magnet that pulls them closer to me. I'm teaching my butt off in here. Back to the board. Let's run the play. Okay. So you can see how you need messaging, messaging, to draw people from far away to closer to you. You want to pull them in your messaging, your marketing. This is the goal of your content. Let me erase this. See, it's not that you don't need to create social media content. You just need a strategy around it. So the goal of your content should be using content to make people come closer to you. Good gracious, Marcus. Now you got a strategy for the content. You ain't just out here standing in front of Lambos for no reason. Does that lifestyle marketing work for your customer who's over here and they can care less about a car? Their dreams and aspirations is something totally different. Now, how are you doing tax preparation, but you're talking about a Lamborghini? Is that what the person who needs their taxes done need, or do they need to hear about? I'm going to show you how to save more money and keep from paying the IRS. Talk about that. That draws them closer, not you saying, I was able to buy this car. No one cares. Don't nobody care. That ain't even what they're interested in. So that language, you see how I got these spaces here? There are people who are in your space, right? That's people who are in the market. I'll give an example. If I am in the market to buy a house, I'm inside of this space. If I already have a house and ain't interested, I'm outside of the space of your market. Get it now. You're helping people create, like for me, I help people build online businesses. Well, if they're not interested in an online business, they're not inside of this space. They're outside of my space, so I shouldn't be marketing to them. I'm teaching you how to run a play right now. So you only market to people that are inside your space. Now your messaging and your content should answer questions, should give them solutions, should speak to strategy. Let's move up. You should even be able to invite them to resources you've already created for them. Resources. Boom. And if we properly do this, can you see already how this is the play you run with marketing? Now my content has purpose. I'm not just out here all willy-nilly looking in front of stuff, doing random things. I'm not taking pictures of my food like, look at my food. I'm not sitting in sections saying, turn up, unless you're trying to market to that group of people. You only market to people that are inside your zone. That's the marketing play I want you to run. Now, there's different ways to sell it and fulfill it, because you've got, see how, this is the most powerful part of marketing. I'm going to tell you something, and I'm going to tell you why I'm telling it to you in real time. How I just taught you how to run that marketing play, I can then say, now there's 3 other things you would need to learn. First, you would need to learn how to create a marketing message that attracts your audience and moves them closer to you. You would need to learn repel language to make sure that you're not marketing to people that are outside of your marketing zone, which I just showed you. You're also going to need to learn how to sell your offer and how to set up a process that automates your fulfillment so people aren't DMing you and emailing you saying they never receive access. Notice what I did. I just told you, here's what I taught you that you can use, but here's what's missing and what else you'd have to learn. That's marketing too. because you realize that you don't have a complete solution, but I have the answer. Now I just drew you closer to me. Well, I just taught you a lot right there. Yeah, well, we'll end right there. I believe we ought to start taking these episodes longer because I got more to teach. But there's so many ways you get access to resources like this. If you're like, Marcus, I want to learn more about marketing. Well, we have an entire marketing solution for you, fam, that you can come every Monday and get access to me teaching, training, and giving you copy and paste downloads, as well as we've got 30-day reel solutions showing you marketing campaigns, marketing events. This is the skill that makes you the absolute most money, and I want to see if I can support you in marketing and monetizing the things you have. But if you need me, I'll be over here minding my online business. I'll see you in the next episode.